Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen, host of Bank the Bet podcast with winnersandwhiners.com, coming to you all the way from the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you the Deep Three for today, Tuesday, the 4th, right? 4th of December. Man, time is just flying. The 4th of December, 3 weeks from Christmas, by the way. Whew! I can, 3 weeks. Everybody got their shopping done? Excellent, excellent. I will be starting here in the next let's call it 10 to 14 days. I'll get that fired up. So anyway, a couple shout outs here for our players over the weekend and Monday night. Daniel, all the way from jolly old England, rode the he got on the Phillies tonight, but he also actually had the Phillies and the over together, which was brutal. They were doing their job at 14-13. They were 27 at the half, but it didn't bode well because Mark Sanchez was now doing his thing for Washington, and it went about like you'd think it will. Washington, like you thought it would go. Washington stopped scoring, and it, no over. Sorry, Daniel. Although he did have a bet on Golden Tate to score a touchdown, so I imagine that paid off pretty well. So I imagine he made a little bit of a profit. My buddy 1985 Paul set this one out. I don't blame you, man. I didn't love this game. I took a side. I took Philly, and we came down on the right side of that one. Kind of thought it might go over, but yeah, like we said, once Colt McCoy went out, everything changed. You never thought that you think Colt McCoy is like, well, he sucks, and he does, but when you bring in his backup, not good, not good at all. So sorry for Colt. Another broken leg for the Washington Redskins. It's now the playoff fate of the Washington Redskins now in Mark Sanchez's hands. So anyway, all right, here we go, guys. Oh, also, Daniel, Paul, Mike hit a couple. Daniel also hit one of the hit my over and under on the Sunday games. So thanks to you guys, all the Bryans. We got tons of Bryans. You guys are all playing well. So get on that. We'll try a little basketball. By the way, everybody, kind of wanted to do the announcement here. We're going to be making a lot more videos. You guys are just blowing this up. And in fact, if you haven't checked out Winners and Whiners yet, you're one of the few that haven't. We officially got the word from our analytics team. We are the #1 sports betting information picks and preview site anywhere on the web. So we couldn't do it without you guys. We are just, it's going nuts, and the videos certainly doing their part. So keep watching, keep subscribing, keep hitting the like button, all that stuff that you guys do very, 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 very well. Of course, when you subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell. That way you'll get an update every time we post a video. And from here on out, it's going to be a few. We're going to be doing my main picks every day like we do, and then I'll be giving a little more exposure to some of our Winners and Whiners writers and our sister site, StatSalt, which is also a very cool site if you ever wanted another opinion set up just in the same format as Winners and Whiners. So, all right, with that being said, we'll talk about more in the future as that starts this week. But let's get to some basketball, shall we? First game is coming to us courtesy of the NBA as the Portland Trailblazers travel down deep in the heart of Texas to take on the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas is a 2-point favorite. Portland is playing their second road game in 3 days. If you follow us at all, I always like to look for those NBA teams that are on the road. They're playing their second game, like I said, in 3 days. Portland, they are playing some bad basketball here over the last month or so. They are 1-4 straight up over their last 5 games, 0-7 against the number in their last 7 contests. Dallas, on the other hand, is going kind of the opposite direction. They're 4-1 against the spread their last 5, 8-2 against the number over their last 10. It is a little troubling. At the time we record this, Luka Doncic is questionable. He's having a great season for Dallas. That rookie is averaging just over 18 points a game and 6.5 boards. However, they did play without him on Sunday. They put up 114 against the Clippers and won that game outright as actually a small underdog. So I'm going to go with Dallas here, -2 at home. Two teams trending different directions. We bet on the trends continuing. Take the Mavs. All right, into the world of college basketball as the #5 Michigan Wolverines hit the road to take on the Northwestern Wildcats. I don't normally love laying points on the road. Michigan is a 6.5 point favorite here, but I got to tell you something. Other than Gonzaga, I don't think there's anybody playing any better basketball right now in the college ranks than Michigan, and they're doing it. They're a fine team offensively, but they're really getting it done on the defensive side of the board. They're averaging a margin of victory 21 points a game, and they're giving up just 51.9 points this year, including just 51.3 on the road. That is outstanding, and they limit their opponents to shooting 34.3% on the road as well. They're 3-0 against the number on the road, while Northwestern is just 2-2 at home. The better team gets it done here. They hold Northwestern down. Michigan covers up this 6.5. All right, and because this is the deep three, we're going to take a deep dive into this one. We're going to take a game from down at the bottom of the card as the Evansville, raise your hand if you know what their nickname is. Anybody? Anybody at all? Purple Aces. The Evansville Purple Aces. Give yourself a pat on the back if you got that one right. Travel down there to the great state of Arkansas to take on Arkansas State, the Red Wolves. Arr! Red Wolves not having a great year this year. Not good at all. Both these teams have a lot in common. They score a ton of points. They average Arkansas is around 76, while Evansville averages just over 78 points per game. But what they don't do at all is they don't play defense. Red Wolves giving up over 80 points a game, while the Purple Aces are giving up over 78. And these guys have not exactly played the cream of the crop yet, okay? So I'm thinking the Red Wolves are going to be really at home for their first true home game. They played Missouri Baptist earlier in the year. It was a team that they didn't even have a line on the game. So this is their first real road game there back home. What I'm thinking at this point, I think the Arkansas State Red Wolves get a little home cooking. They've been cold the last couple of games. They haven't shot great, but I think that changes against an inferior defense in Evansville. I think there's a ton of points in this game, and I think that total goes up and over the 155.5. So as a little sideline there, I don't hate Evansville at all. They are just they're a 1.5 underdog in this, or 1.5 favorite in this game. I don't hate them, but my official play on this game is Arkansas State over. We don't really know how Arkansas State's going to play at home just yet, so I just kind of want to hold off making that play. They could get really hot, but I think that both of these teams score and score often. All right, guys. So there you go. It's the Deep Three. Appreciate everybody hanging in there. Thanks for helping blow up the site, Winners and Whiners. Check that out as well. Deep dive. You're going to find that site and you're going to go, how did I not know about this? So winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com, also a great site. So until we meet again, we'll do this tomorrow. You guys, thanks for listening. This is Scott Steen. For all of us over here at Winners and Whiners, keep watching, man. Hey, let's go make some basketball bets tonight. What do you say? We're headed to the round ball. Get those bets down at the end of the night. You and I, we can head back to the window. Take care, everybody.